Hi there, and welcome to the very first video feature of the What to See section of this month's edition of Rodent Weekly. I'm Daniel Enriquez, author of When Squirrels Fly. This month's feature is Toronto in our journey across Canada for our 150 celebrations. Now let's have a look and see what Toronto has to offer. Some call it the Big Smoke, and others refer to it as the center of the universe. One of my oldest childhood memories is of this big city. Yes, I've also lived in TO. In ancient languages, the word for city means excitement, and Toronto does not fail to live up to this idea. When we think of Toronto, we think of the CN Tower and Yonge Street, not to mention the home of the Maple Leafs and Toronto Blue Jays. I was able to return to Toronto a few years ago and walk the streets of this concrete jungle, re-experiencing my childhood memories. Toronto is one of the most ethnically diverse places in Canada, which translates to a smorg of ethnic cuisines and cultural events. If you have a particular dish in mind, it will not take you long to find an eatery where you can sample some, if not all, of the food experiences that your taste buds are craving. However, there is more to Toronto than just food. There is so much more to see as well. The obvious go-to tourist attraction is the CN Tower, where you will have the opportunity to see the entire city and some. From this once the tallest freestanding structure in the world, kids won't feel so little anymore. It's the one thing that you can't visit Toronto and not do. Also, a quick jaunt over to Niagara Falls is a must. About an hour and a half to 2 hours outside the city, you can drive, take a bus or train, or go all out and book a bus tour that leaves from the downtown area. If you are on a budget and want a very basic ride into the Niagara Falls region, a Greyhound bus will only set you back about $17 to $21 per person each way, depending on the day. However, if you are looking for a full package deal, prices range from $150 for adults to $99 for children, that's ages 4 to 12, and children 3 and under are free. Some tours include a meal, but you will have to add an average of $25 per person to the price. Boat tours can be pricey as well, costing over $100 per person, but if this is the point of your trip to experience the falls, then it's worth budgeting for. While you're in the Niagara region, you will also have to check out the African Lion Safari, which is a drive-through experience. Visit ferocious lions in the wild as well as other exotic African animals as they maul about in this Canadian version of their natural habitat. In addition to the lions, the park also features monkeys, elephants, and other African wildlife. Just don't attempt to feed them, the consequences could be unfortunate. I also suggest visiting during the summer months when they're actually open. Otherwise, they frown upon this as well. Now, back to the city. The next main attraction is the Royal Ontario Museum, otherwise known as the ROM. Like most metropolitan museums, the ROM features amazing exhibits that showcase local historical information as well as other educational themes from around the world. Finally, it is said that you cannot visit Toronto without plopping into Ripley's Aquarium. Basically, it's a big fish tank with lots of fish. But they boast to have the most amazing exhibits this side of the Rockies. Therefore, if you are looking for one more thing to do with the kids while visiting the Metro Toronto area, check it out. Well, this has been our very first video feature of the What to See section of Rodent Weekly. I hope that you enjoyed this new format and come back next month as we look at our nation's capital, Ottawa. Happy 150 Canada, and thanks for watching.